Hi, my name is Hannah.
And my name is Jared. Welcome to another weekly report from Maplewood Student Reports.
Here is the news and what's going on around our school for this week of September 30th, 2013.
Last Friday, we had our family movie night here at Maplewood. The movie started at 6 p.m., and we had a nice crowd that came in to enjoy the show, good food, refreshments, and some great company. We watched Disney's Super Buddies, and we all had a great time. Thanks to all the staff that volunteered to help host the event, and thank you to all in the community that came to have a great evening here with us here at Maplewood. We look forward to having another family movie night soon.
The Box Tops for Education collection is going great here at the school. In the lead with the most tops brought in are the first grade classes. Close behind and running neck and neck are the second grade, fourth, and fifth grade classes. You can monitor the progress on the front lobby window, where a graph showing what each grade has brought in is displayed.
Each week here at our school, Miss Casaro, our principal, tries to watch for classrooms that are displaying Paul Power in our school. As Miss Casaro observes each classroom during that week, she chooses 4 that are displaying Paul Power in more areas than others.
These 4 classrooms are rewarded with a popcorn party on Friday afternoon. Last week, Ms. Casaro had another Riddle Friday, and each class that answered the riddle correctly was entered for a party. The riddle was, a man leaves home on foot one evening, makes 3 left turns, and arrives back home to find 2 masked men waiting there. Who are the 2 men?
It's the umpire and the catcher. Many classes were able to solve the riddle and were able to have their name put in for a popcorn party. The winners this week were Miss Weber's 3rd grade, Miss Tony's 2nd grade, Miss Swiniger's 5th grade, Miss McCann's 4th grade. Riddle Friday was a fun way to get all the students in the school involved, and we congratulate all the classrooms that won. This week we have another report on location in a classroom. Nick will be reporting from Miss Ortman's classroom, where she will share a lesson they recently had in their classroom. Nick?
Hi, I'm here with Mrs. Ortman's 6th grade teacher here at Maplewood. Mrs. Ortman has invited us into her classes so she can share something she is doing with her students. What are we going to see today, Mrs. Ortman?
Well, our class is just now starting to learn about the water cycle. So what we're going to do is we've studied from the book about the water cycle, and then we're going to watch 3 different videos that are at 3 different instructional levels on the water cycle so that the kids can all understand at their level. And then we're going to break into groups and do a reading activity on the water cycle that they're then going to work in groups to answer questions about. So that's what we're doing today. Okay, so the Bill Nye video showed us about how condensation has to have something to stick to form a water droplet. So the next video is, it's a little bit longer, and it's a cartoon, but it does demonstrate the water cycle. And Caden, I think this is where they talk about transpiration. So let's watch the next one.
Again. But water, while crucial, is led by another driving force, without which all of its powers of transformation would stop in its tracks. The engine that moves it, the unsung hero behind water's fierce power, is none other than the sun! It's the sun that heats up the Earth's surface, and in turn changes ice to liquid water and liquid to vapor. While the cycle looks pretty simple and straightforward, it can really go a bunch of different directions, some of which can take thousands of years to complete. The fact is, the water cycle is continuous and constantly going on wherever we look. As evaporation occurs, it actually cools the atmosphere. And that, my friends, is evaporation! Whew, that's hard in the old vocal cords. Precipitation falls right back into the oceans, completing the cycle. Most that falls on land gets evaporated fairly quickly. However, there is a lot of precipitation left over that can go many different directions on land. And that, my friends, is precipitation! Yeah, nailed it. But where does please sip to? Even you. There's a nifty term we use when we talk about the water that evaporates and the water that is transpired through plant life. And that, my friends, is evapotranspiration. Enormous water balloons.
Okay, so that video had a little more information in it than what's in our chapter, but it gave you some really good visuals on how the water cycle works. Okay, so we have one more video, and this is the one that's the cartoon, and it's real short. It's only about a minute and a half, but I thought it was good, so we'll watch that one also.
Then Bob comes back down to Earth. He lands on the top of a hill. Then he rolls down and falls into a river. This is called surface runoff.
So now that we've learned all about the water cycle, what you're going to do is get with a partner. You're going to check that diagram in your science book, and you're going to recreate it, because you'll need to know this and you'll need to understand how it works, okay? See if you can do it with your book closed after all we just learned. Only look back if you're really, really stuck, okay? All right, so find a partner and I'll pass these out. Terry, will you get the lights, please?
Thank you for sharing that with us. We appreciate you inviting us into your room today. This is Nick reporting from Maplewood Student Reports.
Thank you, Nick, for that report. We really appreciate all of the teachers that invite us into their classrooms to share all kinds of activities they are doing in their daily lessons. Check back again next week for another report from one of the classrooms.
Each month, the PTO places a winning pencil in the pencil machine at our school. When a student purchases a pencil from the pencil machine, they have a chance of getting the winning pencil. We still have not heard of a winner this month, so continue to try to win this month's prize. The PTO is gearing up to have popcorn sales again this year. This Friday, October 4th, is the first day for popcorn sales. You must bring in your money on Friday or you will not be able to order popcorn. Popcorn costs 50 cents per bag.
Picture Day is coming. Student pictures will be taken on next Tuesday, October 8th. Be sure to dress up and look nice for your pictures.
This Friday, the PTO is launching a fundraiser where they will be selling candles, raising money for the Maplewood PTO. There will be an assembly in the gym to kick off the start of the sales event. Prizes will be awarded to the top sellers of candles, so be sure to try to sell as many as you can.
Did you know that the first place prize is an iPod Mini? Yeah. This coming Tuesday, October 8th, will be our day for the Young Authors Conference. This year, author Brian P. Clary will be visiting us. Brian P. Clary lives in Lakewood, Ohio, and is an American humorist, poet, and author. He is best known for his books that explore grammar in funny ways, written for primary school students. Some of his books include A Mink, A Think, A Skating Rink. What is a noun? Pitch and throw, grasp and know. What is a cinnamon? Quirky, jerky, extra perky. More about adjectives. Slide and slurp, scratch and burp. More about verbs. Along with many others.
He will come on October 8th and speak to students and parents, have book signings, have books for sale, and spend time reading with students. Be sure to come and see this year's Young Authors Conference.
That will be all for Maplewood Student Reports this week. Come back next week for more reports about students in classrooms by students. Until next time, see y'all soon.
There, I did it.